So a few things as to why I expected this drop, guys, and this drop and then another move to the upside. Reason being is here at the end of the day we have this high correlation here from yesterday I'm talking about, and we have this yellow translucent correlation, which is the failure energy. We didn't see it here at the end of the day. We did see it take place here at this pop and drop right here, right? And this pop and drop also had a trade correlation to it, which is the hermit card energy, right? Gives you the pop and the drop. There's also hermit card energy here, but we didn't see that as well. So we didn't see this failure, this drop off of the pop at the end of the day. We didn't see the decline through a rally along a diagonal trend line. We didn't see the decline through that here in the last hour. And then even more so, we have the adjustment card correlating to a low for the day, but it's the sneak preview of the following day, indicating there's going to be a significant low here with the adjustment card, which is a cross-reading congruency today. Usually the adjustment card, or often the adjustment card, is a big move out of oversold territory. So that was another hint. When we look at the 1 month, we've got the hermit card and a significant bottom or lowest low here. We came close to a lowest low, not quite, but a significant bottom or lowest low in the early part of the day. And then the yellow correlation is to the Ace of Wands, an indication that we would have an opportunity to open up open up a short or close a long position. And you can see we have the Hermit card energy here at the beginning of the day. It's part of the energy of the theme, but the overall energy for the day is to the upside. So those are the reasons why I was expecting this decline and all of this bullish, even though we see all of this bullish stuff going on here. So that's why I bought back those short calls, and I'm looking to close out of the long calls very, very soon. I'm not looking to wait till the end of the day because we've got they expire today, so they could depreciate very, very fast. As soon as it looks like they're not, like the market's not going to go in their direction, they like evaporate. They might come back if it does again, but they hardly ever do that, guys. When they're out of the money on day of, bad place to be. I want to get out of that ASAP. What I'm looking for, so we have this big move to the upside out of the open. What we should see sideways rotation, and then another big move to the upside, and then sideways rotation at a higher price level. And that sideways rotation at a higher price level is the signal for me to exit out of those short-term calls. And the high also forms out of a decline. There's a fast sudden move higher ending the decline and taking us into the high. Another indication of a sharp drop here at the end of the day before this move higher. Let's get that move, my friends. I wonder if we go all the way back here, because this was the gain card is very close relation to the wealth card. Remember, there's price swings near the open. Still consider this near the open. I think we probably go back to 518 here in the, probably here in the morning. I hope. I don't want to. I definitely don't want to wait till end of day to hold on to those calls, because it's way too risky. I either need to roll them forward or exit out of them, and I don't want to roll them forward because I feel we're going lower on Monday. It'd just be dumb. I guess I could sell against them again, but I hate being in short verticals because they mess with your buying power. I still see XRP new. Hey, Two of Cups for life. New highest high for the year in late April or early May. I've asked this before. Hope it's so. Yeah, it's okay, man. There's a drop there. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it still looks like it's on its way. This right here, in the beginning of April, that trough was probably more so this what we're seeing. So we're like a little bit ahead on like our timeline, or I should say the actuality. Like in present moment, we're a little bit behind our expectations on the timeline. So we should still see something there. I don't think this is really. I don't think we've really seen that Aeon move yet. Where's my May? I haven't done the markup yet for this. there's probably something going on in May there. But I have to do the markup to know for sure. Or close to for sure, I should say. See, this is depreciating again because it looks like we're going the opposite direction. So in like the next big move to the upside, really, I need to do something about those puts, or I'm going to lose like $500 right there. It'll evaporate like poof. You have to be so fast with options, guys. This is the sideways rotation right here. We had this big move higher. Well, maybe not that big, but I'd say it was a pretty decent move. It was from 513.50 all the way to like 515.80. That's pretty decent, right? So this is probably part of price swings. Price swing, sideways rotation, roughly. But in any case, we're seeing like this sidewaysy behavior right here. We should see another big move after it, and then when we start doing sidewaysy behavior again, that's when I'm out of these calls that expire today. These 516s. Hey, it was like. When do I see the next pullback in gold and USO for long opportunity? In gold. It's like the next pullback is like right now, basically. For gold, anyways. Probably see the high one more time in the beginning of May before our lowest low, but like there's a pullback here in the later part of April before this move to the upside. I gotta call my parents. Sorry, guys. Hello? Hey, you need to sell silver. It's at $29.50. Get out. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, and hurry up. Like, do it fast. Okay? Ma, you gotta call the number. I'm on a live stream right now, Mom. Ay, ay, ay. So that doesn't mean everybody should sell silver. My parents are in a situation where they need to cash out for a profit on silver, so here's a good profit for them. Got them in at like $18, and with the surcharge, it was like $20. I mean, there's a little bit of a pullback in gold here in May. Probably get like we'll revisit a support level that was an opportunity at the low in May, which is probably on the cusp. This May high is probably on the cusp of April, May. I'm looking at a daily. Sorry, guys. So that's that Aeon card move, pushing the upper end of the range higher. And then the decline off of the April-May high is going to offer opportunity to open up along, meaning that we'll see it again probably in the beginning of June, or somewhere in June or July, somewhere around there. Oh, yeah. What is going on here? Can we get this move, please? So I can get out of these things and stop stressing. What'll happen is the brokerage will come in and they'll close those positions before they'll just do it like without warning. They'll come in and close it because there isn't enough capital to exercise them, and they don't really wait for you or like wait for a good time. They just, whenever they get to it, they do it. It could be like the worst time possible. It probably will be when that happens because they, remember, they're a business too. Right, Hermit card energy right here. That's what we're seeing right now is this Hermit card energy. So annoying. I really hate those price level questions, guys. You're thinking the wrong way for trading ESO meta. Like, I'll say it again, don't use price levels as entry and exit. You're going to end up waiting for something. It's going to come and go. Hey, Juan Diego Vasilis. Oh yeah, thanks, Juan Diego. Let me show you how to do that. Give me 1 sec. All right. Where's my website? All right, so you go to resources tab of our website. Click on crypto right here. And this gives you a QR code for like all different ones. BNB, I believe, is on here. BNB Beacon Chain Network. BNB. I believe that's what you were talking about. Does that work for you? Hey, Young Finn. Good morning to you too. So this is where I expect we see a big move to, like another big move to the upside here. Appreciate you, Juan Diego. Not many people follow through on that, so the ones that do really shine out. Much appreciation. And it's not the amount that matters, it's the act of doing it, really. That's the most important part. So if you're just hopping on, this is where I'm at right now. Was really lucky, got a great opportunity in the morning, exited out of some short calls, pretty decent profit. I was looking at like a $400 loss with this vertical credit call spread that I had, but I got rid of the short position. Now what I'm looking for this to do is turn around and appreciate for a bit, but I need to get out of these ASAP. Like ASAP, ASAP. As soon as I have an opportunity, which is probably coming up here in this hour in the next few minutes. Juan, if you want, dude, I'll give you I'll get you a coupon code so you can get the first month free. If you want to do something like that, I'll get a coupon code for you, my man. You'll have to message me on the website. Just message me here, or you can just use this email here. I gotta fix this computer situation. I got a monitor behind a monitor. It's really starting to annoy me because I can't move the first monitor because it's the camera. There is some chance. I mean, there is a little chance here. We could go significantly lower. I don't think we're going to, but there is some chance. And I say that based on this ruin here. Early, this double X is often a lowest low, and it's here at the beginning of the day. But I don't think it's going to end up being a lowest low. There's possibility of it, but my feeling is that it's probably not the case here. I'm not always right though. That's why I'm saying it. What I need to see here is some sideways rotation, establishing support, and then a big move higher. Like if it doesn't turn around within the next hour, I'm exiting out of those calls either way, just because like they'll just evaporate if they're out of the money, like they're doing right now. No, not like right this second, but we're in the midst of a decline. It was like we're in the midst of a decline in gold. So I wouldn't do it right this second, but the later part of April is like actually for gold. Yeah, there's like a pullback here in the later part, or like bearish price swings, and then another move to a high before a big decline down to a lowest low in the end of probably the end of May. So there's a little bit of a pullback here. I wouldn't do it just yet. Like we're right near highs. Like don't never chase a rally. Like never, ever. Doesn't matter if like it ends up going higher anyways. Like don't chase them. It's a bad idea. That comes from scarcity mentality, right? You chase something because you don't want to miss out on the opportunity. Scarcity mentality. It's this opportunity or there won't be another one. I got to get this one. Let me chase this. It's scarcity mentality. Never chase rallies. Ever. So Angfin, as far as the beginning, so I closed out of a bunch of like short call legs that I had for really decent profit. Closed a few short term puts, right? Left. I had like short vertical call spreads, credit spreads, right? I had I had sold sold four 515s against these 516s, creating a bearish spread. So if this was in the money, I would have lost $400. But I bought back those 515s at a decent profit. I'm waiting for the turnaround here in the 516s, but they expired today, so I have to be really, really fast. I wouldn't even wait till noontime. Like I need to get out of these, like whether or not there's a big move, very, very soon. But I'm waiting because I think there is a pretty big move. I'll get out of these 515s as well. And then probably at the end of the day, in the midst of this decline, I might consider getting out of this 516 right here. And then I'm back to just the 508, 509, and the 524, which is the original Mercury retrograde strategy. And so what we should see here, right, we have these price strings around the open. There should be this huge move to the upside. So I don't think we actually saw the first move yet. Based on this is price swings, right? Right at the open, we see that low again, and now we should have this really big move to the upside, and then sideways rotation and another big move to the upside. I'm not positive about the second rotation I was talking about earlier. So what I'll do is I'll wait for this big move higher, sideways rotation, and then in the midst of another big move higher out of that sideways rotation, that's where I'll exit out of those calls. Whether or not they're like in the money or not, that'll probably be my best bet as far as the highest value I can get for them today, without risking the very end of the day. Like if they didn't expire today, I'd hold them through probably towards the end of the day. But because they expired today, I'm at risk of the brokerage just coming in and selling them for me whenever they feel like it, because I don't have the capital in the account to exercise them. Can I give guidance on LLY and PLT next week? So out of a decline, there's an unexpected move higher, like in a face of seemingly overwhelming headwinds or some really negative chart behavior that would indicate we were going lower. Instead, we end the week higher. Yeah. Are we higher than the current price level next week? Yes. All right, and then PLTR. Notably higher. Well, yeah, notably higher next week. We turn a resistance into a new support. I wonder if it's this right here. Looks like that $24 range might become new support. They're evaporating. They were at 500 bucks at one point. Let's have this move already. I hate being in same day expiration. Like, I can't cost average down because then it becomes a day trade. If I roll them out, like, it's a waste of money at this point. I just need this move to the upside so I can get out at a decent price, and then I'm good for the day, I think. Looks like we're establishing support here, hopefully. I hate watching the market. It's like watching a pot boil. I think I'm going to roll with that, guys. I'll be back on later today. Yeah, it's 10:30. I'm going to roll. Guys, the rest of the April, we've been so behind because we were catching up on all of these 1 years from the beginning of the year. We're almost caught up there. April stuff is coming out. We already have half of the April dailies up on early access. And the remainder will be up on early access today and tomorrow. As well as anybody that has a subscription to the monthlies, those May ones are coming out as well. If you're interested in early access, you get that here. Our services, SO Meta Posts. Click here to subscribe. $59 a month, $4.99 for the year gets you the earliest access you can get to any of our public posts. It does not include the paid versions, to be clear. Paid versions, you need to go to SO Meta Posts. Scroll down. It's a monthly subscription. Click here to order. Any one-offs that we do throughout, like for that particular month. This month we had Link and Theta. Next month and Ethereum. Next month we've got Ethereum. We've got Theta. We got some other things coming out. It's the most popular subscription, but there is one even better subscription. This is our top tier subscription. Under our services, SO Meta Posts. Total access. Click here to subscribe. This gets you the paid version of every monthly and every yearly that we put out for the month that you have the access. So any 1 years that have previously come out, you get the paid version of those. Any 1 years that come out during the month that you have the subscription, you get the paid version of those. And any monthly paid versions as well. All of that there in the total access plan. It's a huge steal considering the price of 1 year's, and the monthly paid alone is $4.99. But with that said, guys, I'm going to roll. Thank you so much for watching. As always, make sure to follow that rule of karma. You know where to go. You know what to do. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys around